welcome to another episode of Police Technology Reviews. I'm Jared Perkins, and today we're going to talk about a DIY solution that you can use to look into attics or on top of one-story buildings. Let's get going. While in patrol, I had a need to look up inside of attics and on top of one-story buildings. This was back when the housing market took a collapse and there were a lot of transient or vagrant people inside of houses that shouldn't have been there. So we got numerous calls to go to these vacant houses to clear them, make sure they were secure, and then get a hold of the owners. We couldn't effectively look inside of an attic without somebody sticking their head into the attic. So I came up with this solution. This is a very simple way to look up inside attics and on one-story buildings. It's made up of a 7-inch screen, a power box, a 4-foot hollow pole that extends to about 10 feet. It's a 3-section pole, a gearbox, and a CCTV camera that's got IR or infrared that automatically switches when it's too dark. So let's take a look at this in a little more detail. This is about a 7-inch LCD screen with a VGA input. You can pick these up online, eBay, Amazon, those places. I'm sure they've got them. That's where I got mine. This is a black plastic box that contains a 12-volt battery and some electronics that runs the CCTV camera. On the side, you'll notice this red button. This is a bi-directional button, so if I switch it one way, the camera spins in one direction. If I switch it the other way, it spins in the opposite direction. And then an on and off switch to turn power on and off from the box to the camera. That way you don't run down your battery. This is a 4-foot hollow fiberglass pole with 3 sections. It's got a very simple locking mechanism. This is the way it comes from the manufacturer, and I'll have all this information in the details of the listed below. Again, 3 sections. It's hollow. Inside of here I've got a custom length coiled wire that expands and contracts depending on the length of the tube. And then this is the gearbox. This was actually custom built. I made it myself with a servo and a couple gears. If I had to do it today, I'd probably 3D print this. I would redesign this box, but it works. And then a CCTV camera. This is a common CCTV camera you can get off the internet, used for surveillance for houses and businesses and things like that. The key to this is it's got what's called a slip ring attached to it. This is a slip ring. It allows whatever's on one end to spin freely without catching up on the wires. That's what's neat about it, the contact spin with inside of this. So it allows the camera to spin 360 degrees either direction. Very nice. You can pick these up online, again, eBay. Usually they're sourced from China, but they can be expensive, so shop around a little bit. Again, I'll have this in the links. So let's take a look at this and see how it functions. So with the CCTV camera on, the power box on, the LCD screen on, I can press the button and it spins 360 degrees. 360 degrees either direction as long as I want to spin. Okay? Again, auto sensing, so if it's too dark it'll switch. If it's light it'll be color. And then these are the clasps that keep the pole from moving or allowing it to extend. Again, it's 3 sections. And I can lock it into place. Some electronics located here in the tape. It's not the best aesthetically, but it works. Again, a very simple DIY solution that you can come up with. It took me a couple months to develop this, but all said, if you could probably build it in a weekend if you needed to. It fits inside of an Impala if at an angle. And what I mean by that is Impalas is about as small as I go with putting this in the trunk. If you're driving a Tahoe or any other kind of larger size vehicle, this should be fine. Even a Caprice should fit in there okay. Again, DIY, simple DIY technology that can assist you in patrol. If you have any questions, put them in the comments or send me an email. Like and subscribe, and that way you're notified on the next video. And until then, stay safe out there.